Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are actually talking about that which is uniquely yours, your biometrics. Would you take $10 to give up a unique biometric that is unique to you, only to you, to a large corporation? 10 bucks. Amazon thinks you will. Now, here's what's going on. Last year, Amazon introduced its new biometric palm print scanners. They're known as Amazon One. So, their customers can pay for goods in some of their stores by simply waving their palm prints over one of these scanners, and obviously it's tied to your Amazon account, charges you, etc. By February of this year, the company had expanded its palm scanners to other Amazon grocery, book, and four-star stores across Seattle, Washington. Now, Amazon will give you a $10 promotional credit if you enroll your palm print in its checkout free stores and link it to your Amazon account. Amazon has since expanded this scanning technology to its stores, not just in Seattle, but other places in the US, including New York, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Now, Amazon says that its palm scanning hardware, and I quote, captures the minute characteristics of your palm, both surface area details like lines and ridges, as well as subcutaneous features such as vein patterns to create your palm signature, which is then stored in their cloud and used to confirm your identity when you're in one of their stores. So, what's Amazon doing with your unique biometric data? Your palm print, basically on its own, might not do much, though Amazon says it uses an unspecified quote-unquote subset of anonymous palm data to improve its technology, meaning they're taking a subset of these palms to try to improve their artificial intelligence in scanning. But by linking it to your Amazon account, Amazon can use the data it collects, like shopping history, to target ads, offers, recommendations, all that kind of stuff. Basically, if they know that what you're ordering online is also the same as what you're ordering in one of their stores, they may know that, you order this and you order that, and that might have some secret combination that allows them to uniquely advertise things they might think you want. This is obviously one of the massive revenue generators for Amazon, Facebook, Google, etc., advertising revenue. Now, Amazon also says that it stores palm data indefinitely unless you choose to delete the data once you are you have no outstanding transactions left, or if you don't use this feature for 2 years. So that indefinitely basically is 2 years. That's how long they'll keep your palm, possibly longer, because they say indefinitely. Now, while the idea of essentially having a contactless scanning basically through your palm print maybe seems like a good idea, especially during a pandemic, it's one that is obviously being met with skepticism given Amazon's past developments with biometric technology, not to mention privacy issues as well. Amazon's controversial facial recognition technology, known as recognition with a K, I actually use that in my third TED Talk without naming it, in person. Basically, they've historically sold that to police and law enforcement, and that's obviously been the subject of lawsuits, false positives, all this kind of stuff, massive privacy violations, according to laws like the CCPA in California. Some of those are still winding their way through the courts, so we'll see what goes on there, but obviously very, very disturbing. Now, according to Albert Fox Khan, who was interviewed by TechCrunch, where I'm cribbing these notes from, he's the executive director of the New York-based surveillance technology oversight product doing the cyberlord's work, for the record, and I quote, "The dystopian future of science fiction is now. It's horrifying that Amazon is asking people to sell their bodies, but it's even worse that people are doing it for such a low price. Biometric data is one of the only ways that companies and governments can track us permanently. You can change your name, you can change your social security number, kind of hard to do that, but you can't change your palm print. The more we normalize these tactics, the harder they will be to escape. If we don't draw a line in the sand here, I am very fearful what our future will look like." And quite frankly, I think that he is correct in that. Amazon declined to comment on this article, again, from TechCrunch. Now, basically, I don't necessarily know if people are selling their bodies so much as it is aspects of it, but he is absolutely and completely right. It is uniquely yours. You can't change your fingerprints. You can't change your palm prints. Even if you can jump through the 8 billion hoops it is to change your social security number. Go ask the LifeLock CEO how that went. He still hasn't changed his, from what I understand. So this is a huge problem that we have here, and people don't necessarily understand this. And Amazon thinks, oh, well, we'll just give them $10 and they'll give this up. And I think there will be people that will do that. Oh, $10 off on Amazon and they've already got everything else, but they don't. And that's the point. You don't have to opt in to facial recognition. That's one of those things that Facebook, for example, has been sued over when basically, let's say you don't have a Facebook account, but your friend posted a picture of all you guys at a barbecue and boom, you're in their database. And then it gets scraped by companies like Clearview AI. It is a massive, massive problem that we have here. And for $10, I think it's laughable and I think it's insulting, but I don't think people realize what is uniquely theirs is simply being given away. And that's a huge problem that we have here. So if I had an Amazon store near me where I could shop, and I don't for the record, I wouldn't give them my palm print. I wouldn't give them anything. If anything, if I could wear big sunglasses and a hat and get off of their facial recognition, which I guarantee you I would be in their store, that's obviously a huge problem. And so here we are. And obviously we're being tracked in various ways, like through our mobile phone every time we carry it. And I know we can leave that at home, but you're not cutting off your hands and you're not cutting off your face. This is a huge issue, and I think people need to be aware of this. So now consider yourself aware, and I'd be curious to know, would you take $10 to give away something that is uniquely yours for the rest of your life? And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please stay private. Thanks, everyone.